Taking a quick break from the Japan vlogs, I have a review for you guys today. I haven't forgotten about them, so don't worry, but TrueFree reached out to me once again and asked if I can do a review of their new Earfit DS1 earbuds. So, are they actually any good? Let's check them out. Full disclosure, TrueFree did send me this pair to review, however my opinion was not altered in any way. With that being said, let's continue with the review. To start things off, let's talk about the design. The DS1 feature a traditional sport hook design, and it's made from plastic and soft liquid silicone which covers up the titanium memory alloy wire of the hooks. The main body of the earbuds feature two visible external microphones on each earbud, the speaker grill with silicone ear tips, and a touch control panel on the TrueFree logo. Switching over to the case, it's a little on the larger side, but it features a flip-top design with a lid that has a nice snap to it. If you take a closer look, you can see the plastic has a textured finish which adds a little bit of grip. There is a piano black ring that wraps around the case, which is a nice touch, but be warned, it is a fingerprint magnet. This leads us to the front of the case, which features a built-in LED display which shows you the remaining battery percentage of the case as well as indicators for each earbud. Looking around the case, we have the TrueFree logo stamped on top and a USB-C port on the back for charging. When it comes to the security, there have been some improvements here. If you watch my review on the older O2 earbuds, you know that security wasn't the best. Up and down movements were fine, but any side-to-side movements could send the earbuds flying. The security on the DS1s is definitely improved. The tighter design allows for the hooks to grab your ears better. However, if I'm being honest, side-to-side movements still pose a bit of an issue. This time around, it's only aggressive side-to-side movements that are the issue. With that being said, during my workouts and my runs, I had no fear that these were going to fall off, and thankfully they never did. With something like the shake test, I couldn't shake as aggressively as I normally do, or else the earbuds would have been flying off. Again, they didn't fall off, but just know that there was movement during this test. If you still fear that they'll fall off, don't worry because they do come with a detachable lanyard to give you that extra peace of mind. I personally never used it, but at least I know the option is there. As for comfort, since they have a sport hook design, the DS1s are very comfortable. They're very light, coming in at only 8.9 grams each, which means they don't weigh your ears down. I could wear these for hours and not have any pain or discomfort. Even if you wear glasses or if you're out wearing a toque, these remain comfortable. Bluetooth 6.0 is available and there was no issues with loss in sound while being connected to my iPhone. Multi-point connection is present, allowing you to connect up to two devices at the same time, and it works as it should. I connected these to both my iPhone and my iPad, and I was able to switch between devices without any issues. All you have to do is press play on a device and it will switch accordingly. Just bear in mind that there is a small delay when doing so. A Find My Earbuds option is also available here, allowing you to play a loud chime to help you find your earbuds in case you happen to misplace them. A water resistance rating of IPX5 is present, which means they can withstand small streams of water from any direction. In my test of spraying them with water, they continued working without any issues. TrueFree rates the DS1s to have a battery life of up to 10 hours of playback with an additional 40 hours with the case for a total of 50 hours. In my test of listening to music at 50% volume, I started my day at 8 AM and I was able to make it to 6:49 PM for a total of 10 hours and 49 minutes. What I found really weird was there was no low battery warning at all. I got down to 10% on this battery test and there was no beep or prompt or anything, but honestly this could be fixed with a software update. Quick charge is available here with 10 minutes giving you an extra 2 hours of playback, and wireless charging is not available. Touch controls are present and they are located on the middle of the TrueFree logo on each earbud. These controls are responsive, but like all touch controls on any device, you have to make sure you hit the right spot on these or else they won't work, which is why I prefer physical buttons, but that's just me. These controls are fully customizable, giving you access to a single, double, and triple tap along with a long press, and you have the option to choose between your play and pause, your song skipping, and volume control, to name a few. The DS1s come equipped with a quad mic array with an AI wind noise reducing algorithm to reduce noise by 98% for crystal clear calls. So, as always, I'll let you guys be the judge with the mic test. Today we are going to be doing things a little bit differently. As you can see, I am currently outside. There's a bit of traffic. It's a dark, gloomy day with a little bit of wind. But just to give you guys that real world experience. But this is what the microphones would sound like if you were to take a phone call while you were out and about. When it comes to the sound performance, I have to admit I was pleasantly surprised, especially at this price point, which we'll get into in just a little bit. Right off the bat, I'm gonna say this. Out of the box, you get access to 8 different sound presets, as well as a fully customizable EQ and a Hear ID to really fine-tune the sound signature to your liking. However, I don't feel like you need that. You're given an option for a dynamic EQ. Choose this one. This is the best option and it makes the music come alive. Everything from the highs to the bass to audio separation sounds some version of good. The DS1s have 12mm by 17mm drivers which produce a warm sound signature with the mids coming in front and center. Despite these being open-ear earbuds, the bass is very noticeable, producing a very deep and boomy thump. It doesn't make the earbuds rumble like on the Earfit 2 from Soundcore, but it gets deep enough to complement any genre of music. At higher volumes, I did notice a little bit of distortion. Speaking of which, these get loud. Depending on the genre of music, I found that I can listen to music comfortably at around 40 to 50% volume in a quiet environment. While outside of my runs, I found 50% to be the sweet spot. When you compare these to similar competition like the Soundcore V40i, you really notice just how much louder the DS1s are. Within the case, you'll notice 2 sets of silicone ear tips. These ear tips are supposed to reduce any potential sound leakage, and honestly, I didn't really feel like they did anything. But this leads us to the sound leakage test. So all the audio that you are currently hearing is coming from my iPhone, which is about an arm's length away. I will be listening to royalty-free music at 50%, which I feel is the comfortable level to listen to music on these earbuds. So let's check it out. Okay, that was the sound leakage test. Let's head back to the video. As for the price, you can find these on Amazon for the full retail price of $49 Canadian or $29 US. And if you are interested in purchasing a pair for yourself, at the recording of this video, there is currently a coupon for 15% off, bringing down the price to about $42 Canadian. You know, the DS1s are actually pretty good earbuds. With how cheap they are, they offer up a lot, like fantastic battery life, great sound performance, comfortable fit, and multi-point connection that works as it should, to name a few. Really, their only real weakness is the security, and even still, it's not all that bad. They're definitely more secure over the older O2s, and that's an upgrade in my books. When you look at similar competition like the V40i, the DS1 win in most categories, like in both loudness and in battery life. So if you're looking to get the best bang for your buck, the TrueFree Earfit DS1 are definitely worth looking into. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and slap that like button and let me know your thoughts in the comment box down below. If you want to keep seeing more honest reviews like this one, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. That's it for me, guys. As always, I'll catch you in the next video.